Two-Tone Airsoft Reviews is in association with Chesterfield Imperial Airsoft. Two-Tone Airsoft Reviews is in association with Chesterfield Imperial Airsoft. This is Two-Tone Airsoft Reviews, and this is just showing you how the fourth-person camera rig actually worked in the end. It's about 5 minutes long, and it's worth watching. So just bear with me while we just watch this, because I've been narrating all the way through this. As you can see, it turned out pretty well. It was a really rainy day, so I had to have the back cover on so it didn't get wet inside the camera. You can see here that this is not the rig's fault, it's just the camera's fault. It struggles with contrast of light from dark to bright, so my head's disappearing there in the background. But despite that, the gun looks really cool, and it's a good shot altogether. And I'm going to run off here to the next part. As I've found out, practically it's not really that practical for moving around. You do tend to try and concentrate on the camera to see where it's going, but you find yourself forgetting about it, and then it actually does get in the way. So you do need to concentrate on it to be able to maneuver with it, and then be able to fire at the same time without having to worry about both the camera and the gun and the enemies at the same time. So here you can see me firing. It's a pretty cool angle. It's one that you don't tend to see. I like how it fixes onto you. With the Mark 1 though, I do think I might have made the arm a little bit too long. But this was made so that I could use it. And remember, I'm a tall guy. Look, yeah, you see, it caught on the bit of cover I was behind there. With being such a tall guy, it's hard to control. I think personally, if I made it at least another 30 centimeters shorter, it'll be easy to control and won't catch on so many things, and I just steepen the angle of the camera. Personally, I feel this is a bit too far out. I don't know whether this is true or not. I mean, when I was thinking about it the first time, I wanted to be able to see not only just my body, I wanted to be able to see from left and right of me. And things like that, you wouldn't, if it was a bit close to me, you wouldn't be able to see people walking past me, and I just didn't want the whole entire purpose of the camera to be about looking at me. Sufficing to say the fact that it always is. I mean, the actual arm itself was purely for more cinematic kind of shots. It wasn't really to get a good idea of what was happening in the game, because, to be honest, that would require a bit more narration telling you what's happening here, because you don't even know what I'm looking at. I'm actually looking at a compound here, and I'm actually firing at it, and Steve Spice is firing at me. Yeah, we've already seen them down here, mate. And, you don't know this because you can't see it. And this is why, supposedly, the best way of wearing this camera is on your head. But, to make it look cool, sometimes you have to do different things, and this was it. It's pretty cool for stuff like this, like seeing me behind cover and things. And I think whenever I try this again, I'm going to actually invest in the actual chest rig that GoPro have made, or really develop something that is strong and sturdy, but will also stay facing one direction and be a bit shorter, because the main key problems here is just the simple rotation and bouncing, and also how long it is. It's catching behind bits of cover and things like that. I mean, if you guys have any comments or ideas about the arm, feel free to leave comments in the space below. I mean, thanks for taking the time to watch this video, as I feel I need to improve this, and I also think it looks really cool at the same time, and it's something, after seeing this, it's worth developing, because it's pretty cool to look at, and you don't miss what's happening in terms of with the person. Because it's all fair and well, seeing what I see through my eyes, but if I'm doing something really cool, like doing a really cool reload or diving or something like that, it's something worth seeing. And that's where I got shot right there. It really hurt. Okay, well, thanks for watching, guys, and have a nice day.
the Harlem Shake.
Con los terroristas.
And do the Harlem Shake.